Yeah, definitely. I think, everything that happens in your personal life, and if you've got worries, anxieties from things off the field, finances, or, pressures and balance in life, it can really affect your on-field performance, because when you're on that pitch, you just want to be focusing on that job in hand and what you want to achieve in that moment. But sometimes unconsciously, maybe your mind will be wandering and you've got that anxiety and worry, which can have an effect on performance, yeah, you just sometimes need to try and focus and switch off from that, but it can be very difficult.
Yeah, massively. I think it's probably one of the biggest stresses out there, especially in the women's game where you've got full-time jobs, you've got other commitments, and actually rugby is taking more and more of a bigger involvement in your life. I think it really impacts the women's players that are not professional.
It's hugely important. Sometimes maybe you don't earn the finances that you want to throughout sport, and making sure you're planning and knowing what income you've got and planning for the future is really important, because as well, sport is such a difficult environment. Anything can happen, especially in our game, the game of rugby. An injury can change your career completely, so to plan for the future is hugely important.
I think it's really important because obviously rugby is quite a short career, men and women's, but actually I think for the women's game it's a really crucial part during your career. A lot of female players don't get paid a lot. They need to financially plan while they're playing to make sure that they can actually afford to play. And even the female players that are full-time, I think, it's not lots and lots of money, so actually you need to be quite streetwise about what you're doing and where you're going with it and what your plans are for the future, and actually what jobs do you need to look for once you finish your career.
Yeah, I think it would be really good to hear about the financial planning that's available and to assist us, because sometimes we don't understand the finances and the repercussions, and also the things in life which cost money, especially for the younger players, etc. Housing and mortgages and how that works is really difficult, but also planning for the future, for life post rugby and how that looks. So yeah, that's something that we would absolutely welcome.
I think it will be really good. We have quite a young squad here, so I think actually it'll be really interesting to see, do these girls think about the future? And for the older players, I think definitely it'll be interesting to see if they have any tips or anything to go forward. Like me personally, I'd like to buy a house, and if they can help me out with that, that'd be brilliant.